Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Essence of Success Network. I'm your host, Lennox. I'm so glad that you're joining me today and supporting the show. This is Thursday night's free psychic reading. So welcome, welcome, welcome to all the kings and the queens in the room. Our chat room is open. Our moderators are Christy and Shavabodi. So if you have any questions or want to come in, be sure, check with them. Also, please subscribe, like, and share, and hit the bell that you don't miss a video. Thank you. And please type all your questions in caps. Please type all your questions in caps. Otherwise, I'm assuming that you're in the chat room having a conversation with, other members. I answer all the questions to the best of my ability. The information is up to you. Remember that your destiny can change, and so therefore, in time is constant. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I want to say shout out for donations to Anna and Yasmin Vara. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I mess it up, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Yasmin Vara. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Very nice. Prediction wise, I saw two more women being on the Supreme Court. Now, I know it's three now, but I saw two more women being put on the Supreme Court, which means, y'all, it will be five women and four men on the Supreme Court. So it'll be in our benefit to have these two extra women on the court so they can view things from a little different perspective, from the male perspective. So anyway, that's what I saw politically. Yeah. Oh, and one other thing. I heard this the other night. If anybody knows who Dolores Cannon is, she's the one that's done retro therapy, regressive hypnotic therapy. Well, anyway, she said that when you go through sleep paralysis, so I know someone asked, I think it was Hewitt that might have asked, but anyway, about sleep paralysis. She says that we get sleep paralysis because when we go to sleep, our bodies, our soul leaves the body, right? And we're connected by this little thin strand. So anyway, we're out there. When we get ready to come back to our body, sometimes we come back too fast and the soul and the spirit is not there. And so we suffer paralysis. That was her explanation of it. Once the soul and the spirit is back and it's fine, then the paralysis is gone. But it said that's why I just need to catch up. So anyway, just another thing for you about sleep paralysis. Now, and I know it's Thursday. So, of course, the first thing I want to say is prayers are still going out to all the families involved in the Uvalde, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct, school shooting. So our prayers still go out with that. I do have something to say that my prayers definitely go out to this family. One of the teachers that was killed, her husband was so distraught about his wife being murdered that he ended up yesterday having a heart attack and died. Yep, had a heart attack and died. So, all right, there was something on the NRA. Is in Houston. Oh yeah, I wanted to read just a little bit of this, and we'll go back to the show. Former President Donald Trump and other leading Republicans are scheduled to address a 3-day firearm marketing and advocacy event, which is expected to draw protesters fed up with gun violence. Okay, this is the NRA, whatever it is, their committee meeting or whatever. They're holding it in Texas. But there is something else. Okay, this is what I wanted to read, and then we'll go to the show. Texas has experienced a series of mass shootings in recent years. During that time, the Republican led legislature and governors have relaxed gun laws. Now, let me repeat that one more time. Texas has experienced a series of mass shootings in recent years. During that time, the Republican led legislature and Governor Abbott have relaxed gun laws. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay. And you know what? My question to the room tonight, what do you feel about these gun laws? I know how you probably feel the but how do you feel about these gun laws? That's my question to the room tonight. Me, I believe that you should, like men have weapons to protect their family, their wife, and their children, or whatever like that. I can understand. But it's the mental issue that bothers me. Just let these people go in and buy guns. Why aren't they doing the 3-day thing to check to see if they're even mentally capable? What is the 18-year-old doing buying AF rifles? I don't understand that. I really don't. Hi, Christina Hasley. Hi, Miss Wilhelmina. Hi, Shava Bodhi. Shava Bodhi is one of our moderators. Uh, Also, Shava Bodhi, tell me what you think about what's going on in Texas. Ollie, hi everyone. Hi Ollie, how are you doing? Hump Day. Hi Hump Day, glad to see you. Welcome to the show. Tara, hi Tara, how are you? Welcome to the show. Okay, well let's get on with the questions. Oh, hi Aunt S, how are you? Hi Jules, welcome to the show. Be sure to subscribe and like. Subscribe and like. Thank you. Yes, Shava Bodhi, she did. I'm glad you like Dolores Cannon is somebody you guys might want to check out. She is she's on YouTube. She passed here a few years ago, but she had been doing I think for 40 years doing hypnosis regression and just some really good things. She talks about Jesus, Joseph, what happened back then, the information that she's gotten. Yeah, just a lot of good stuff. Just check her out. She has a lot of good things. Okay, Shavabodi, why did the police really wait 40 minutes to enter the school? They were scared. They were scared and they didn't know what direction he had went. I guess that was the beginning of it. They didn't know the direction that he had went. So, oh, and let me tell you, y'all, I said, oh, by the way, let me tell you, last night while I had the doctor's appointment, this eye went red again. Okay. I guess it's time for me to throw out my makeup again. But anyway, it had went red and it was paining. And I wanted to get in and see the doctor and find out what was going on. So I think it's my makeup. It's time for me to change my makeup again. So that's why I wasn't here yesterday. Anyway, so why did they wait 40 minutes? Well, one, they were scared. Secondly, they didn't know where in the school that guy was at. They didn't know. Yeah. Yeah. See, Christina says, I live in Wisconsin where the fellow ran over all those people with the SUV. See, there you go. There you go. Let me ask, what is a Memorial Day? By the way, happy Memorial Day to everybody. Let me ask, what is that going to be like this weekend coming up the 28th? Okay. Mm. They're saying, y'all, that there'll be another shooting this weekend. I didn't like to hear that. Another shooting this weekend. I see carnivals, like people are enjoying themselves over the holiday weekend. I see carnivals. I see people at parks. So that's going on. But there will be another, ooh, excuse me, it'll be another shooting this weekend. That's what they're saying. Um, they're also, the angels and guides are also saying, be careful at the malls. I don't know why. They're just saying, be careful if you're doing shopping at the malls. That's what's happening this weekend. Interesting. I'm just curious. Put it in. Oh, Christina's birthday is next week. It's on the 29th. It's on Sunday. Oh, you guys wish Christina happy birthday. Happy birthday, Christina Hesley. God bless you. God bless you. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right. Good for you. So, what will you be turning? 21? Yeah, congratulations and happy birthday to you. Uh, yes, it is, Jules. Some really strange things going on in the world right now. But I had told y'all last month that May was going to be, it's going to be a rough patch here, and it has developed to be that between the stock market going, the mass shooting, the politicians don't want to pass something about the NRA. Uh, I mean, yeah. Daniel, hi, Daniel. Daniel is our political advocate. He's young, but he's a fighter. All right. Daniel says, what does Grace think about me? I think I saw her looking at me twice today, but I'm not sure. Oh, all right, Daniel. Let's find out about Grace. Oh, she thinks you're a neat guy, a sense of humor, and she thinks you're a neat guy. She's curious about you. Strike up a conversation, Daniel, because she is curious. All right. Talk to her. But yeah, she's curious about you. Also, happy birthday to all the Geminis. By the way, somebody else's birthday. Oh, Sheha Spirit, her birthday is coming up. So I believe that's on the 5th of June. So anyway, but happy birthday to all you Geminis. God bless you. All right, Daniel, speak up. Talk to your friend. Okay, what other question? Uh, okay. Hi, Daniel Shavabodi. Okay. More questions? More questions? We got a lot of, I don't know. You know, this shooting thing, they had the thing in not Baltimore, but Buffalo, New York. And then they had the thing, but you know, Abbott needs to go. Ted Cruz needs to go. DeSantis needs to go, but I saw DeSantis coming back as governor again. So I don't know, but Abbott, I saw him gone. Ted Cruz, it was fluctuating, kind of wavering. So we'll have to see. But yeah, they definitely they gotta change. I posed a question. We don't hear about all these mass shootings overseas. We hear about the terrorist stuff that happens in France and in England and also in China. But we don't hear about these mass shootings. So I'm coming back to the United States. We're supposed to be the land of the free and home of the brave, right? Why are there so many mass shootings in this country? Could it be because of the gun laws, of the guns? Because they don't seem, I don't see this in Europe like we have it here. Like we're the worst in the world for mass shootings. We are. I mean, they've had other things happen, like I said, terrorist breaks or whatever overseas, but We are the worst. Now, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, and there's been other mass shootings in other countries, but not to the extent I believe that we have experienced it in the United States. So, like I said, I may be wrong. Good question. Ollie asked a good question. Why do more shootings seem to happen more so when the presidents who are against guns are in power? Why is there more racism? Unless you know about your government, Ollie, that's a damn good question. But, because the NRA backs a lot of these elite politicians with hundreds and thousands of dollars. I don't know about millions, but I know they've given hundreds of thousands of dollars to these politicians. So, yeah, we just, I want to say we need to get rid of guns, but it's not so much as, and another thing, y'all, how come they're not holding that guy, the one that sold that young cat, that 18-year-old guns? How come they're not sold them to him? How come they're not holding him in jeopardy? Okay, because I don't know. I mean, can you be 18 and in Texas and buy a gun? Because I thought most places you have to be 21, like to drink. Ain't that something? You can't drink till you're 21, but at 18 you can buy a gun and kill somebody. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to anybody? Because it don't to me. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Shavabodi, was the shooter mind control or MLK Ultra? Okay. Mind control, Shavabodi. Too much influence. It's like sitting a kid down and watch cartoons. Too much influence in him. And I know they said that he was bullied. He was bullied at school because he could have went to his school and shot up. Okay, not saying I'd want him to. Why didn't you go back to the school where you were bullied at instead of these innocent little 7 to 10 year old kids? But yeah, he was mind controlled. Yes, yes. Will Isaac be controlling? Oh, Lakeisha, will Isaac be controlling if I move in with him? And does he really live in Alabama? Ooh, okay. Well, let's first ask, does he really live in Alabama? Yes, he does live in Alabama. Okay, then what was the other question? Should you move in together? No, not at this time. The angels are saying, Lakeisha, to wait 3 months. Wait 3 months and see what unfolds in your relationship. But no, don't go move in with him right now. Just saying no. They said 3 months, so give it 3 months. This is May, June, July, August. At the end of August, let's go back and revisit your question, okay? And find out. Okay, thank you. That's true, Jules, because guns, they never hurt no guns can't kill nobody, but the person can that's handling the gun. A gun just laying there can't do nothing to you. But once you pick it up, then it becomes a totally different scenario. Yes, ma'am. Okay. The shooter's photo was edited to make him look white. He isn't, so why did they do that? Girl, that's the news. The news do shit like that. We know he was Spanish, but that's the news. They do that. It's just like, I'm surprised they didn't blame it on Russia. They blame everything else out on Russia. I'm surprised they didn't blame it on Russia. Mm. The government does not. The government does not care about kids. If they did, they would have been an emergency to get breast milk. Okay, I have something to say about that, Shavabodi. I don't know if you heard me yesterday or not. In 2020, Bill Gates, Branson, Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos in 2020 bought up a lot of the factories and manufacturers of breast milk, synthetic breast milk now. I don't know if that's even cool to give your kid, but synthetic breast milk. But my thing was, how did you know that in 2020, and this is 2022, that we were going to run out of baby formula? How did they know that 2 years ago to even buy up these companies? You see, something is not right. They're lying to us, y'all. They're lying to us. How did they know that? Did they go through the glass thing where they could see into the future and said, oh well, let me get on here and get to buying the baby formula because they're going to be used, they'll need it in 2 years? Yeah. Okay. No, I guess in some states, Lakeisha, you don't have to be 21 to buy a gun. You got to be 21 to drink anywhere in the United States, but you don't have to be 21 to buy a gun. Isn't that sad? That is so sad. Ali, a good question. So, are we racist or is it the news just convincing us that we are? It's the news, Ali. The news is based on two things: ratings and money. That's what it's based on. It's not based on giving you the news or the actual money. So there you have it. Mm. I think racism is bad in the United States, but I don't think it would be that bad if it wasn't because of the news. Okay, you can say what you want about Trump, but I don't think it would have been that bad because the news put out and people watch news and they believe that shit, and they shouldn't. The news lies to you left and right. If you want to hear the truth about news, go to Epoch Times, EPOCH Times, if you want to know the truth. Okay. Okay. Jules said it's not about color. Stop the division, the divide, and the division. Well, we can say it's not about color, but why did they kill the Spanish kid, 18, and the kid and the guy in Buffalo? They didn't. Huh? Does anybody want to tell me some little fly going around here? Mm. Yeah, I do believe it's exaggerated. I do too. Racism is exaggerated. I just don't think it's that. I don't think it is as bad as they say it is, but I do believe that certain factions keep it going, like your Proud Boys, your white supremacists, your Antifa. Certain factions keep that going, and it doesn't need to be at all. Deborah said you got to be 25 to rent a car. Mm-mm-mm. I saw somebody. Hi, Joyceline. Welcome to the show. Glad to see you. Be sure and subscribe and like. Hi, Cecilia. Welcome to the show. So glad to see you. We got a good conversation going on in here. GD, welcome to the show. Glad to see you. Be sure and subscribe and like. Thank you very much. Yep, that's true. Make sure you put your questions in caps, okay? Make sure you put them in caps. Cecilia, Linus, my grandpa saw his dead mother coming to take him. Was it really his mother or an evil spirit? It was his mother. It was his mother, Cecilia. Yeah. Oh, well, Shababodi, you know how YouTube is about their algorithm. You say certain things, I just saw a show last night where the host and the co-host, people were saying that they sign an NDA for the information that they're putting out, they're broadcasting, and they said no. Approached him about the NDA, a little fearful now, so he's backing up from what his normal broadcast would be, and he's backing up a little bit. But I tell you, this is supposed to be free speech. Free speech, y'all. Where is it? Where's free speech? I don't know. How does put what you want in your reality? I don't want in your reality. Okay, I think I understand, Miss Wilhelmina. Okay, Shalabody, are spirits more powerful to assist change on earth in human form or spirit form? In spirit form. In spirit form, but there are beings down here that look just like us, and we don't know that they're not here, they're off world. But spiritually is how they're trying to assist us. Not trying, they are assisting us to get the bad factions off of earth and take the earth back the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's spiritual, Shavabodi. Christy, is my nephew Sean suicidal or looking for attention? How do we help? Ooh, good question. Angels and guides. He's not suicidal, Christy, but you guys need to get him into therapy. This program is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you, he needs to get into therapy. He's not at that point, but he needs therapy. He's got a lot of confusion in his mind, understanding stuff about the family. This sit down to a therapist and let him voice all his concerns and doubts and confusion. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, please do that. Please get him therapeutical help. Hi, Eunice. How you doing? Glad to see you. What message does Spirit have for me and Justin? Okay. They say you're going to have a really good weekend. Razzle dazzle. Ooh. Yeah, they said you're going to have a really good weekend. Um, there could be a guy that might try and walk up on you, Eunice. You just tell him, I got what I want, leave me alone, and he'll leave. He's just trying to flirt with you. So whatever you guys are doing this weekend, it's going to be good. The two of you are truly going to enjoy. But, there'll be one that's going to be kind of stupid. Not bad now. Just come up because he thinks you're a very attractive woman, but he's out of pocket. Your man is right there. So, anyway, good for you, Jules. Good for you. Ollie, is Obama of the light or the dark? Um, hmm. Obama is for the light. He's in the light, but there's some darkness in the background. There is some darkness in the background, but he is in the light that he wants to see things get better, not worse. So I'll put it to you like that. He's in the light, but there's some darkness in the background, so we shall see. Okay. Joyce Lynn, how you doing? Welcome to the show, girlfriend. Glad to see you. Is it possible to manifest My auntie back in my life who hasn't talked to me in 3 years really soon love me as her own niece. To manifest my auntie uh, back in my life who hasn't talked to me in 3 years soon. Okay, Joycelyn. Joycelyn. Well, you know, your auntie has a very strong mind, and it's hard to change her mind. When she believes something, you can just about put that in concrete. You two, instead of going into a whole lot of litany of a conversation, Joycelyn, just tell her whatever happened, apologize. Even if it's something you didn't do or don't understand, apologize and tell her, can we move on from now? Go forward. Or if she needs to talk about it, then talk about it, but be understanding and do it in a loving way. But if not, call her up, tell her, Auntie, I apologize. Whatever that I did that caused us to not talk anymore, I apologize. Can we go back to being the way we used to be and love each other and talk to each other? Okay. So there you go, Joyce Lynn. Thank you for the question. Thank you for the question. Shavabodi, did Jones Rivers die by accident? You know, I wonder about that. Let me ask and tell you what I think. Ladies and guys, no, they said no. You know what was really strange, Shavabodi, is they did an interview with her and they asked her, was there a gay? Did we ever have a gay president? And she said yes, Obama, and that Michelle was a trisexual, trisexual, not trisexual. What do you call that? True sexual, well, you know, man, but a woman. Well, in 2 weeks she was dead. I don't know, Shavabodi, but the angels and guys just said that, yeah, she was murdered. Okay, allegedly. Okay, I have to say that allegedly, but that's not what the guys and the angels are saying. So very interesting. Yeah, I like Joan Rivers. She was funny as heck to me. But yeah, you can see that, y'all. It's on YouTube. That interview where she talked about Obama and Michelle, transsexual. That's what it is. He said Obama. She said Obama was gay and Michelle was transsexual, and 2 weeks later she was dead. So who knows? Anyway, all right, y'all. At that time, it's the end of the show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so very much. Miracles and magic, magic and miracles. It's a holiday weekend. I hope you enjoy good friendship, a lot of laughter, love, good food. Put on 5 pounds. What the hey? You know, it's a holiday. But enjoy your weekend with your family and your friends. Thank you so much for all your questions. They were very good. I appreciate it. And the conversation as far as what's been happening this week in the United States. Um, what else do I need to tell you? That's about it. Unless something happens, and I'll come back on and not do a live, but I'll do a video. Other than that, thank you so much for joining and supporting the show. Thank you for subscribing, like, and hit the bell. And if no one has told you, thank you, Christy. Thank you, Shavabodi. I almost forgot to give my kisses out to my ladies. Anyway, if no one's told you that they that they love you today, well, I do, and I'll love you forever and ever and ever. That will never change. All right, y'all, go out and enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Remember, I said be careful in the malls, but be safe, okay? All right, I love y'all. Thank you.